You know how there's like a lot more people these days promoting their music or their art by complaining about the fact that nobody gives a shit about their art or their music? I'm gonna break it down. If you care to stick around for some meta stuff, do it. If you don't, just let that impulse that you have to swipe away and get onto some other mindless, distracting bullshit take over and get the fuck out. So, one of the greatest woundings that human beings have is the wounding around belonging. And because I feel like so many people have that wounding, I feel like I don't belong. And it's a very valid wound, by the way. It used to mean you didn't get food, you didn't get medicine, you didn't get help when you needed it, and you're done, right? You don't belong, you're done. Okay, so it's a very real wound. Nowadays, it's a little bit different, okay? Not belonging doesn't mean you don't eat, you can't put a roof over your head. It's just different nowadays. But it's still there. And this is how it shows up. It shows up in projection. It shows up in me just kind of minding my own business, doing my scrolling thing on social media, seeing somebody that's like, oh, this person isn't getting the recognition they deserve. They feel like they don't belong. I know how that feels. I'm going to let them know to keep going. I'm going to let them know that they belong, that what they do is meaningful without ever actually even knowing them. Okay? Like this might be a person that half-asses their music or half-asses their art, or is just a person that treats everyone like they're less than them, and they're very entitled. Like it might be that might be that person, and they're leveraging a lot of people's wounding around belonging, or rather not belonging, to further their own egoic agenda. Egoic meaning like they're here to prove themselves. Although oftentimes it's not even something that's actually about themselves. Like genuinely, they're not here to connect with their soul and connect with their craft. They're here so that they want other people to look at them and see them in a certain way. Now, this isn't all of them. Some of these people that aren't getting views, that aren't getting the attention that they deserve, are genuinely just unable to successfully document and share the stuff that they're doing. However, most of them, and this is sad to say because I don't want to seem like a judgmental asshole, but I do have judgments about this. Most of them are just comparing their art, their journey, to other people's journey. And meanwhile, the 10, 15, 20, some of these people have like a lot of followers and a lot of engagements on their posts, but they're like, why is my music not getting any attention? Like, I might as well just like quit. It's like when I post a song, only 10,000 people comment and like it and listen to it. It's like social media has really skewed our perception of what 10,000 people actually feels like and looks like. If there's 10,000, hell, if there's 100 people, if there's 10 people listening to you around a campfire singing a song that you wrote, that's an audience. Okay, that's an audience. And so my intention with sharing this with you is, number one, don't stoop to this level. Ew. Like complaining online for attention, like not self-throat shit all day. Two, if you've done this, take a hard look in the mirror at who has been supporting you and consider how much you're shitting on them by making posts that are saying no one's listening to my art or music and no one cares. And three, the next time you come across a post like this, watch that part of yourself that is wounded, that has felt I don't belong and I don't want other people to feel like they don't belong. And instead of bypassing that feeling within yourself by making a comment and trying to be nice and helping people to remember that they belong, just like sit with it. Sit with what it feels like to not belong and just become stronger. Because I'll tell you something, and I've done this a lot. When you actually accept that in some situations you don't belong, and that it's not the end of the world, and that in fact something deep down in you doesn't quite fit in there, that's when like your weirdness and your genius and your magic actually starts to shine. And you stop giving a fuck about whether or not people online are listening to what you're creating. You're just creating it and giving people a little window. And people are going to be like, whoa, create more. How can we help you? Do you have a page? Can we buy your music? Where can we listen to your music? Where can we get your art? Like, to me, that is a much better way. And the other way works, which kind of sucks. And there's a term for it. It's called a prima donna. Like a diva, entitled rock star, thinks they're better than everybody else, entitled energy.